If you're looking for a way to quickly show or hide an object in Storyline, a recent update to Storyline's triggers makes toggling an object's hidden and disabled state easier than ever. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm here on this start screen and we're introducing a wellness quiz, but before we let the learner begin, we want to capture their name. This is a straightforward technique using text entry fields to capture the learner name, but what we want to do is disable the quiz button and only toggle the visibility of the quiz button or the continue button after the learner has entered their name. So the first step is I would want to just change the initial state of my button to disabled. Disabled means it's still visible, but the learner can't interact with the button to jump to the next slide. And the next step is to create that toggle trigger. So we can do all of this in a single trigger now. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to create a new state, and we're going to say change the state of, and we'll select that next button, that button continue. And we want to click this set state right here, this state action, and check this out. Below it, we have access to a toggle trigger. Look at that. We don't even have a true false variable, and we have an option to toggle. So I am toggling the disabled state. So I'm working with disabled, not hidden in this example. And the event is going to be not when the timeline starts, but when object loses focus. So come down here to object loses focus, which means this is meaning when the learner moves out of this text entry field. As soon as they move out, click another object, interact, the focus is no longer in that text entry field. So we need to set our object to the text entry field, and we still need a condition. The condition is if that learner name is the variable name we're using for that field, if learner name is not equal to blank. We just want to evaluate if it's not equal to blank, then change that change that disabled state. But here's where we now have an option to add the else trigger. Else we're going to change the button continue state to disabled. So if it's not blank, go ahead and change it. If it is blank, make sure that state is set back to disabled. So go ahead and check this out. So there's our trigger, all in a single trigger preview. And my type, what happened to that font right there? That's odd. So let's say I click in and out. I can't make it happen. I come here, type something, and now I have access to the button. If I change my text and delete it, the button is now gone. You have to fix that text entry field. Look at that. Let's look at one more example of where this new toggle trigger can help, and that's with hints and clues. So let's say you want to offer a hint in a quiz and you want to give just a quick suggestion or clue to help guide the learner toward the correct choice. You can add the same type of trigger, and I've got that set up right here. So I have a hint box. Looks kind of funny right now. It has a shadow. I've got the default state set to hidden, but this is what it looks like normally. So by default, my hint is just popping up over my question slide. So I'm changing the initial state to hidden. And with this button right here, we're saying change the state of that hint box, which is what we have right here, toggle the hidden state, and when user clicks the hidden button. So each time we click this button, we're actually swapping out or toggling the view of the hint box. So here's what this one looks like. And I did add an animated intro and exit to it. So the learner's thinking about the questions. I don't really know how many days a week. Click the button to toggle it. Here's my hint. Click it again, and the hint goes away. And I can keep doing that. I don't have a true false variable. I don't have to create several triggers to make this happen. I can do this with a single trigger. This is a big update. It's a small update with a big impact on working with triggers in Storyline 360.